Hey, this is Kellen from Wizard Tricks. Hope you guys are having a good Brilliant event so far. It just happened today. We are now live. The Brilliant event part 1 is now on the way. Welcome back to Hogwarts, although that's not the name, it's something else, but it's Hogwarts related. And right now I got a Gryffindor student right here, and let's go ahead and do it. One thing I will say about this event is that I nicknamed the last event the Masterful event because it was so easy to get Masterful spells. So this one is like the exact opposite. I have the hardest time getting Masterful with pretty much all of the spells that you have to cast for all the Hogwarts students. So that's gonna drive me a little nuts because it's gonna be impossible for me to get a Masterful spell. But with that being said, I'm pretty much wrapping up my dailies. I was able to play a little bit earlier when the event first came out, so I pretty much finished everything, but I did want to go through a fortress while I kind of hang out and talk a little bit about the event. So I'm just going to collect my dailies and show you what I've been able to complete so far with the event. And I will say I've made some really good progression already, because I've already completed the first of 4 main parts to this task list. In fact, I've already caught 2 Hufflepuff students, or I've not caught, but I've returned 2 Hufflepuff students, and I've dined at some inns. And the next one is just the port keys. So I do need to unlock 3 port keys, which is nice. It's not a ton like it has been in the past. 3's not so bad. And if you think about it, if you're walking 3 kilometer port keys, you can do this in the same amount of walking as almost 2 kilometers more than one of the 7 kilometer port keys that they had before. So because of that, it's a lot simpler, which is really great. I really appreciate, and I have picked up 2 already, so I have one going on right now. I think I have a 7 kilometer actually wrapping up from the previous event, but I will be able to kind of finish that and then get started on the next 3 kilometers. So hopefully the 2 kilometers I have will actually be able to allow me to finish up that task, and I should be able to move forward pretty quickly. So that is the good news for that. But I'm gonna jump into Tower Chamber 1. Wanted to do another fortress today. Kind of been digging the towers, honestly having a little bit more. I haven't really done a ton of, I don't know, I wouldn't say hard battles, but I haven't done really high level. I've been just doing like one easy one every day just to complete my tasks. So after the community day event, I've actually wanted to do more fortress battles and more fortress battles that are more challenging. So wizarding challenges. So there you go on that. And I think there may be a lot of other people that feel that way after having gone out and played with the community and done some of the higher level fortress battles. I think that there's probably a lot of people who are more interested in doing fortress battles, which I think is overall really positive for the game and really positive for the people in the community who are getting together and doing that. I think it was a great experience. So I think Niantic is probably going to see a uptick in overall fortress battles as a whole, with everyone participating in them. Which, like I said, I think is really positive for the game overall, because it is really the main community aspect to the game. So with it being established and drawing more interest to it is only going to, I think, benefit players and the community to get together and do things like that. So I really like that. And plus I need to get a few more for wizarding challenges. Of course, I used the Brilliant event rune stones so that I could get what I needed for the event as well. Figured I would bang those out, and I've been getting first strike on these a bunch, which is awesome, especially against this one, since I am more weak against it since I'm an Auror. And boom, just like that. That actually was pretty good. I'd really like to continue to work on being able to solo the forest at some point by myself without having to use any potions or anything like that. That's kind of like my current goal, to build up my character to be able to do that. So I'm definitely paying a lot more attention to that system as well. Which I think is a lot of fun. I actually brings a bunch more of enjoyment to the game, at least for me. So like I said, I've really enjoyed that aspect of it. But so far the ability event is going really good. I think I am gonna just use a potion so I don't have to sit on here for another half hour, or sorry, not half hour, but another 30 seconds with you guys. So there you go, there it is, and hopefully I will be able to get the trolley cart is what we get for completing these. So let's see if I'm able to get that. No, none. I actually didn't get any, which that's a bummer. But next time I'll be able to get that. But yeah, they seem to be, the spawn rates for the Brilliant event seem to be pretty good. There's definitely a lot out there. I don't have any problem finding it. And it seems like all of the different foundables tend to be the Brilliant event foundables seem to be pretty equally spread. It was fairly easy to find the Slytherin student for the initial task. It's been pretty easy for the Hufflepuff student as well. I was able to find them, and I really have seen a pretty good combination of all the foundables. So that's seems like it's pretty well balanced, which is really, really good. I think it'll make it fun and something a little different, and it's going to have a little bit of a I don't know, pros and cons of the fact that there's more types of spells that you have to do for all the Brilliant foundables, because you can't like get really good at one, which is one of the reasons I made it so easy for the Masterful Brilliant event that ran a couple weeks ago. But with that being said, it is a little bit more enjoyable to have something different and unique instead of having one or two different foundables that you can find. There's 4 right off the bat. So for the second week of this event, you can definitely expect to have a very high variety of types of spells that you have to cast, as well as things that you can find for the Brilliant event, which I think it will make it more interesting for people to go out there and actually get them. So that will be really good. Plus, definitely the big tip of this video is to level up your rank as much as you possibly can for the Brilliant event, because you do get 5 scrolls every single time that you level up. Plus you get a lot of runestones, which is really good if they continue. I mentioned this in my video before. You get a lot of runestones by completing your or by ranking up your Brilliant event. So that's going to help a ton if Niantic continues to do what they did last time for Community Day, where it's all about fortresses. If they continue to do that, you're going to want a lot of fortress runestones. So it definitely rank up as much as you can while you can for the Brilliant event. Supposedly it is capped at 40, so you can only level up to 40. I think before it was 100, so now you can get to 40. I've actually never ranked up that high. I know there's some people that just go hard and they get just a ton, which is awesome, which is really, really cool. But I'm not able to play that much as other people, which is totally fine. But if you are able to play that much, you are shooting for a level 40 rank for the Brilliant event. So definitely shoot for that. Obviously that's gonna, for the reasons I just described, that is gonna give you the most benefit out of the event. So definitely check it out. And again, hope you guys are having a great time playing the Brilliant event, and I will see you guys a little bit later as I continue to complete the different tasks and registry for the Brilliant event. All right, see you guys later.